Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, the Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense takes the field to start this game off. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll leave it with him. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Virginia's offense will have its first possession of the game. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus and the rhythm locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
Got his man quickly. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's It's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here's the handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The lone back's got it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Cruz. A little screen to the running back. Slithers into space. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll try the right side. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. To throw, it's Cruz. Under fire. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're going to run it. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cruz. Release to the back. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls it, fired complete. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. Powers through the defender. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. You can show them the fade from any part of the field if you drop in a dime like that.
And that is a quarterback and wide receiver that you just got to give the look. You see the matchup. I got a matchup I want. My guy's better than yours. Throw the fade. Get the completion.
The Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. It's good. That gets them back to within 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Quickly complete. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. Gets the back moving. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got room to work. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Touch pass on the run. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking for a man. It's Cruz. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time it's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Makes the catch. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. To the air, it's Cruz. He's got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, give on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the new quarterback.
And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Finds his tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. And some room to work. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Seminoles are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Cruz. Right down the middle. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the second most played game in football is known as the Deep South's oldest rivalry, Auburn and Georgia, and it's gone final. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his target down the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Cruz. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Noles will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. A strike downfield. Oh, a lot of space. At the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Unloads it left. Found a seam. Wide open spaces. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, no! And the stomping has commenced. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on 2nd down. This time on target. Smashes through the tackle. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers are on the move. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Off play action. Working that left side now. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Rush is on him. He's going to run it. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. It fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Got room at the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back open in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catch the defense off guard.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Cruz. It's complete to the left. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Punt is in the air. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Plows through the defense. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.